I fucking got something to say now. Man, yesterday I had this time of my life, dude. I was flying high, flying with my friends, flying kites, and looking up in the sky. And what do I see? A kite diving, flying man motherfucking can. He was on a kite, just flying high, flying kites, up in the sky. And I was fucking on the ground, high and laying down, looking up at the clouds. And he passed by my view. He went just like a shooting star, but it was a shooting man kite flyer. This kite was so big. This kite, I had to say, was just as big as a hot air balloon, if not bigger, maybe even a parachuter. But man, I was like, fuck, man, how can I get that high? How can I fly a kite and be high up in the sky with the kite flying man? You know, it takes some clout to get that high now. It's so fucking high and so fucking right that I wanted to do it tonight. So I went down to the local Jiminy Cricket corner store and I took me a loan out. Now, there's this one cat I know named Diamond Red. Now, this cat, he's an old-time OG gangster from the corner store. He used to start it up as janitor, worked his way up to cashier, then manager. Now he owns the motherfucker. So he can pretty much do what he wants, you know? So I got some clout from this motherfucker. I took it over to the fucking bandstand where this kite flying masked gang man was fucking all shit hanging out every day, man. And I asked him to take me up as high as he can in the clouds with the kite flying man. And he's like, you know what, bro? Just because you came to me and was honest as hell and straight came to me without having a middleman and came with some money, greenback, some feta cheese, I will. And I was like, fuck yeah, man, I couldn't even believe it. I fucking goddamn was like, cool, man, thank you. When? Let's do it right now. And he goes, I can't do it right now, man. I've been pulling back fucking a few drinks and I just can't get my kite flying and act out and stuff, you know. And I was like, okay, that's cool. What about tomorrow? He goes, well, I work on weekdays, but what about on a weekend then? I said, and he goes, that's fine. How about 7 a.m. on Saturday? I'll be at the Kitty Flight Kukenhawk fucking airport, and I want you to be there too. And I think, oh, I'll be there and be square. I won't be kite flying high in the sky. And then I was like, damn.
Right.
What's wrong? What are you doing?
Nothing. I'm getting my
Oh, I could have got that.
paper and a pen and a pen. I'm doing something too.
Yeah, I bet. And I was like, damn. So, a week rolls around, up to Saturday now. And I was like, cool, man, I can't wait. I'm gonna go kite flying high in the sky with a kite man. Flying kites in the sky with clouds and stuff, kite high. And he was like, okay, man. When I met him there, I was there first. I'm always early and stuff. And I just kicked back and waited for him. And he was like 20 minutes late, but that's fine. I just wanted to go up high in the sky with the clouds and the kite man. And he was like, yeah, man, that's cool, man. And he came through and stuff, and he brought me a white kite, and he had a red kite, and mine was a little littler than his, so mine was maybe half of his, because I was such a little guy compared to him. He's a big man. And I was like, cool. So we took a plane up there, and I fucking got my kite on, my kite flying on, and strapped it down to my back, my chest, and around my hips and stuff, so I wouldn't fall out of it and stuff. And you know, and he directed me how to do it, and he go, and I go, and I was fucking going, wah, wah. It's like having one of those wingsuits on and stuff, you know. And I was like, hair's all blowing. And I was like, man, this is fun, man. He's like, what? I was like, man, this is fun, man. He's like, what? And he goes, man, I'm flying kites with you up in the sky real high and singing with the clout man, fucking the sky and the clouds, man. And he's like, man, you don't know what you're doing, dude. You don't know. And I go, man, I trained from you. You told me what to do and shit. I'm fucking just doing what you're doing. He goes, man, you fucked up, dude. You're gonna lose it. You're gonna lose it. And I go, why? What's going on? And at that time, he pulls the cord and fucking flies up real high because the parachute coming fucking out of the backpack that I didn't put on. You get that? And that I didn't put on, he thought I did because the kite flying man fucking kite flyer fucking covers it. So he thought I had a fucking chute on. And I was like, oh shit, what the fuck am I supposed to do, dude? And he's, like I said, he's up way the fuck up there, and I'm way down there. I had to fucking look at my mental meter elevator, and it said I got like fucking 6,000 feet left. And I was like, oh man, what am I gonna fucking do, dude? I don't have a fucking parachute, and fucking kite flying man is supposed to be responsible for me and getting safe back at Earth and stuff. And man, I was like, oh shit, what do I do? So I did the next best thing. I pulled out a hippy-jibby. And fucking accidentally got in my pocket somehow. I didn't mean to steal it, but I did. And I got a hippy-jibby. I lit that motherfucker up and started smoking that as fast as I can. Fucking here comes 3,000 feet. I was on the last of the fucking lead for the buyback and stuff. And I was down in the fucking last hit. I was at fucking 1,500 feet. Right when I took that last hit, everything slowed down around me. I was like, whoa. And I fucking came slowing down and fucking levitated and elevated right back up to the clouds. And I was like, wow, how the fuck did that happen? Because I was high now. I was high, my mind was high, so it slowed me down from hitting flat on the surface of the fucking earth, and I was back up in the sky. And I was like, well, that's pretty cool, man. It's fucking some good fucking shit weed, man. And as I floated back down real safely and slowly now, back to the fucking earth because the gravity pulled me down, there comes the kite flying man with his parachute in his hand. He was coming down real slow, but I was going a little faster because I didn't have no resistance of air parachuting fucking air can. And I was like, damn. So as I get back down on the ground, I fucking bent over on my knees and kissed the fucking floor on the ground now. And kite flying man with the red fucking kite in the back of his hand, I was like fucking, came up to me and goes, you okay? And I go, man, that was the most exhilarating fucking experience I've ever had. I could see why people open their endorphins to the fullest, because it's like being on cloud nine. That's where I was up in the sky, and being on all drugs and being just fucking high as you can, and everything just slows down, and I'm like, man. And I was like, man, I'm gonna do that again, but this time with the parachute. And I'm gonna be responsible for my own parachuting, because, man, that weed just slowed me the right fucking down at the right time before I crashed and went splat. And I was like, what do you call that shit anyways? He's like, where'd you get it? And I was like, well, I'm sorry, but I saw it in the fucking seat of your car, and I ended up taking it, and I shouldn't have, but he said, I'm glad you did, because if you didn't, you'd be dead on the ground, and fucking there'd be a lot of blood and guts, and I'd have to clean up now. And I was like, yeah, I'm sorry. And he's like, that's alright, as long as you're safe. But you know what kind of weed that was called? It was called Cloud 9, slow your ass down. And I was like, what? Cloud 9, slow your ass down? Well, it surely not just slowed me down, but it eliminated all my fucking gravity pulling me down and fucking elevated me back up and levitated me up like the sky where I was on Cloud 9. And I was fucking kite flying man too, almost died, but hell no, they were fucking not screwed. Luckily I had that fucking shit because I'd be dead, and that's my story, and I end with that.